And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, Kelsey Monroe. Always exciting to see her in action, and it seems like she consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when she's on the bases. She's just a heads-up player, but she's got so much talent, and she makes the most of that. I believe it starts with her preparation because you never see her give away an at-bat.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here, and on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Sunshine Saunders. Chris, she's a player that gets better when things get tough.
Her batting average against is actually better when she's in a jam, so we'll see if she continues to dance her way out of danger.
Ready to go? Now it's the shortstop, Lee Sung.
The shortstop, Lee Sung.
Here comes a pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike, and that's how this series begins. The shortstop takes the ball. Popped up. Settles underneath it. Makes the catch. And there's one away. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. And a hitter coming into this one swinging a hot bat. Lee.
She's got a hit in 10 straight games, Boog. I mean, clearly swinging the bat well right now and carrying that momentum from game to game. Just being real consistent at the plate. Look for her to have some good at-bats here today.
Now the number 2 hitter. And takes low for ball 1. Just missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Righty delivers.
Ball 3.
And she blows that one by him at 100.
She can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
One down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch. In the air, right field. Clemente in position. Nabs it. And there's 2 down.
Batting third. The third base.
2 outs, base is empty.
Kelsey.
And now up for Washington,
Monroe.
Kelsey Monroe. And there's a strike.
Out there on the mound, she's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
And that one fouled off. Ball 1 there.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think she's trying to speed her up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The pitch. Cutter looking for the K. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Back here in Cleveland. And towing the slab here, Robin Roberts. Singing he is one of the best to ever do it.
True legend in this game with over 300 career wins. Always a joy to watch him go to work. He's effortless out there. Doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeve. Doesn't know when he's high or when he's low.
Now into the ball game on defense, Carson Williams. He's the new third baseman. We go to the bottom of the first. So in now for Cleveland, Johnny Damon.
For the Guardians, the center fielder, Johnny
The pitch.
Damon.
Roberts, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. In the air, left side. Dunn heads towards it. He's got it. And a quick out, number one. Here's the Guardians lineup now. It features a great veteran presence, Todd Helton.
Boog, he has over 1,500 RBIs in his career. I mean, this is a guy that loves the opportunity to drive in runs. Some people shrink under that pressure with runners in scoring position. But he spent his entire career in the middle of the lineup, and everybody knows he can do some damage.
Now the left fielder, Miranda Parker.
She's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
One out, base is empty. Righty to the plate. Foul ball, still 0-2. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
Got her looking. That's a strikeout.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly she was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Todd Helton in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Two out, space is empty. Right through there, got it. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. Up now for Washington, Lee. This is a true 5-tool player. Not very many of them out there, but when she's on the field, you can't take your eyes off her. Saunders back to work. And ball 1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch her play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that she does, just a joy to watch.
In the air, left field. Parker on her way over. Makes the grab, 1 down. Next to hit for the Nats, Adam Dunn. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
No score here in the second. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. She can go anywhere she wants to go right here.
James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and Maybe a little generous on the edges. 0-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's down and in. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
And that one missing low. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
3 balls, 2 strikes to count. And she walked him. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
At the plate, Elise McKenna. And that's outside. Ball 1. McKenna batting 6th in today's lineup. And she was the 2nd round pick in 2024. And the righty deals.
No, inside.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The count 2-1. Line to left, and that's just foul. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. And down on strikes she goes. And there's 2 away.
Dude, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with a fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had her reaching for it right there.
And now up for Washington, Jessica Lasnewski. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
And the right-hander deals. Foul ball. Next pitch is outside. And another ball.
2-2 count.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Done. Off of first with 2 away. Off the mark there. And the count is filled up. Fights it off. She'll see another. Two outs. Struck her out looking. So 1 left for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Back now at Progressive Field. Bottom half of inning number 2. And the batter now, Chris Gonzalez. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew she was going to be a star just coming up, making her way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
First pitch, and he just misses. Hit hard on the ground is short. Gathers and throws to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but she wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
Here's Juan Soto. That one blasted deep to right. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Automatic double?
It's automatic double. It's not a ground rule double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Roberto Clemente digs in for the Guardians. That one in there across the letters.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Popped up. Abreu drifts towards it. She makes the grab. Out. Number 2.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Gunnar Henderson digs in for the Guardians. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and the numbers, teams are looking for instant success with the lineups that they construct. So if you don't figure it out quickly against certain types of pitchers, you're just not going to get those opportunities.
And the pitch.
That's ball 2.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one fouled off, 2-2. Man at second. Good job to fight that one off. On the ground to first, and she can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score. Stepping up for the Guardians, Penny Waters.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over her last 10.
Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. And a pitch. That one misses, and the count is 1-1. Soto, the runner at third. Henderson at first. 2 out of the inning. Next offering is down low.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for her to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Hard hit left side. And that is the inning. Guardians strand a couple. Will move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now Les Abreu. The right-hander back to work. And that's down and away. She deals.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when she's out there on the hill.
Kicks and deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Abreu started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Nope, she held back. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Here's a 2-2. Got it by her for the carry.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. First offering misses badly for ball one.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
And here it comes.
That's a ball.
Wouldn't chase that time. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1 now. Top of the third, no score. On the ground to short. Slings it across. They get the out on Marte. Back to the top of the lineup, Lee Sung, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss as she was late that time.
0-1's the count.
Good eye in that spot. Though Chris, through the early stages, she hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. She's going to need to get some quick outs if she's going to get deeper into this game. The next offering misses. 2-1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Tosses to first. Nats go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Washington, and we are still scoreless. Here in Cleveland, now it's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
The second baseman.
Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. The wind of the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Abreu right there to make the grab. And there's one down. So the Guardians lineup turns over. And up next for Cleveland, Johnny Damon. Fly to left his first time. Little chopper rolls foul. One down, base is empty. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And 1-2. Kicks and fires.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Look, he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Miranda Parker getting ready to hit. Wouldn't chase that time.
Ball 1, no strike.
Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one in the dirt. The count now 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. She's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swing and a miss, and she's down on strikes. Guardians go down in order. Guardians fail to score. Still no score. And we're back. Start of the 4th. Up now for Washington, number 23. Saunders back to work. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Go ahead run on base. Next to hit for the Nats, Nick Castellanos. Off the plate, ball 1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Nobody out, runner at first. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. And safe. It's a stolen base.
Good steal of second right there, and now the table is set for the middle of this order to drive in the first run of this ball game. I like that they're trying to manufacture some offense early on.
Here's a 1-1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. And another ball. The pitch. Struck him out swinging. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Man, it's so tough to adjust and catch up to a good fastball inside when all you're getting throughout an entire at-bat are pitches away. You're telling yourself, just let the ball travel so you can protect that outside corner of the plate. Then you get completely tied up. That right there was a great pitch for the punch-out.
Lee now at the plate. This hitter is one of the best athletes in the sport. Strike 1.
0-1.
One out, the runner at second here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
Man at second.
Two the count.
Saunders, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to her when she's in a spot like this. 2-2 now. And a foul ball. She stays alive. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. She swung over top of the curveball.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Adam Dunn digging in for the Nationals. Scoreless here, but now she's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Clemente moving back. Going, gone. And that gives him a lead. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. So impressive. You have to have such a clear and direct path to the baseball on a split finger at that location inside part of the plate. Did a tremendous job of staying inside of it and keeping that ball fair.
2 outs, nobody on. Elise McKenna digging in for the Nationals. And that's a strike. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back-to-back for 12th of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. She absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what she expects of herself at bat after at bat. She's that confident. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and they get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So 2 down. Jessica Lasnewski will hit next. That one missed. Into center and a base hit. So she gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all she's trying to do at this point is help her team win.
So a runner aboard. Here's the speedy catcher, Les Abreu.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And there's a ball.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Runner takes off. That one hit to right. Clemente in position. Calls it in to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Todd Helton. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Left-hand batter waits. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Chris Gonzalez. And she takes a strike. One down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Juan Soto now. Two outs. Just missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
The pitch. That catches the top part of the zone. Now 2-1. Hard hit right side. She takes it herself to the bag, and that'll do it. Guardians go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Back here in Cleveland, ready now for the 5th inning. And here's the DH. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. All right, give me a hint.
Switch hitter, that's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam! Right-hander kick steals. Got it by him for the K.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
So the lineup flips over, and now here's the Nationals leadoff hitter, Lee Sung. The shortstop takes the ball. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. Just missed.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between You know, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
Swings and misses, struck her out.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And she's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but she's one of the best at throwing it where she wants to.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Damon drifts towards it. Squeezes it. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Roberto Clemente. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
The 0-2. And he chases that one. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm. Put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Henderson stands in now and watches strike 1.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
The wind and the pitch. Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
The Nationals leading by 3. Last half of inning number 5. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. And a 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Fought off foul.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Got her swinging. The Guardians go down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. His righty-lefty splits there. Saunders back to work.
Counts 1-0.
And that's in the dirt. Action in the pen down there. Laura Maeda, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Reeves, the power lefty, up as well. A ball and no strikes to the Nationals' third baseman. Wouldn't chase that time.
3-0.
Let's see if she gives him anything to hit here. Lifted in the air out to left. And it drops in.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Next is the speedy first baseman, Lee. This hitter with big-time power and an elite defender.
Ball one.
And ball one.
Well, these Nats putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran her pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Castellanos gets his lead at first with nobody out. This to center field. Damon drifts towards it. Damon makes the catch.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Here's the left fielder, Adam Dunn. He had a big swing back in the fourth, a two-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
And that's outside. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Up and in. Now 2 balls and a strike. Right-handed reliever. And another ball. Got him swinging.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. She set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
And the batter now, Elise McKenna. She's already homered in this game. On the inside corner for a strike. Oh, 2 now. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Two outs. Struck her out swinging. Had her out front of the slurve. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Nationals 3 and the Guardians nothing. Alfonso Soriano digs in for the Guardians.
The second baseman.
Soriano hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. The wind of the pitch. Just missed.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The 2-1. And that one clips the corner.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That one laced to center and a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch. But now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So the batting order turns over. Johnny Damon digs in for the Guardians. First pitch misses. At the belt and fires. And that one fouled off. The Guardians trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. That's in there. 1-2. In the dirt. To second, and he's out.
You know, Boo, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using her body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. Hats off.
And the righty deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And another ball.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
And down on strikes he goes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Miranda Parker. Here's a rip to short, but she's there for the 3rd out. Here in Cleveland, now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Jessica Lasnewski. And a pitch. That hitter. And a leadoff hitter is aboard to start the inning.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. Les Abreu digging in for the Nationals. Abreu having a lot more success on the road this season. Right through there for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
The pitch. Foul ball there. Righty delivers. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That boy, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a hitter's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell her to keep swinging it or if you want to give her a space, what exactly she needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for her, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and she can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swings through that one for strike one. 0-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The pitch. Swing and a miss. It just struck him out. Now 2 out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So the Nats lineup turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Lee Sung.
Inside, ball 1.
That's inside, and that is ball 1. Lasnewski off of first with 2 away. The shortstop takes the ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy runner at first, she's in a favorable hitter's count. They got her, and that will end the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Todd Helton. And a pitch. This one on the ground to Castellanos. Zips it across, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And up next for Cleveland, Chris Gonzalez. This one lifted in the air, left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The batter, the designated hitter.
And now it's Juan Soto. 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Activity in the bullpen. Julia Metzger, the young lefty, looks to be getting herself ready. Munoz, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. The Guardians trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Clips the outside corner, and the count even at 1. Started to swing, held up.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
And that's a little bit high. Now 3-1.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
The line to kick the pitch. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Clemente in the box now. No balls and a strike. Righty to the plate. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 outs. And there's a ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And now it's 1-2. Hammered on the line to left, base hit. Dunn whips it in quickly, and they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Everything came together for him. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Stepping in, Gunnar Henderson. On the outside corner, strike 1.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
On the ground, down the line, and it's foul. Tying run at the plate. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Hit connect on the curveball, struck him out. Guardians strand a couple. Still down 3-0. Ready to begin the 8th. Leading off, Lee Sung.
Lee Sung.
Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Swung on, belted. Back there. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 4-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with her mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. She deserves that home run.
Here's the second baseman. 1 for 3. This one in the air. Under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And a pitch. Bounced up the middle. Henderson over to first in time. And Castellanos is out.
Now batting, number 34.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Lee. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat, as she's hitless so far with her hitting streak in jeopardy. That one missed. And that's downstairs and outside.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like she wants to challenge her.
2 down, nobody on.
That's ball 3.
Adam Dunn up next for Washington. kicks and deals. And she walked her.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted her first base with a quick free pass.
And here is Adam Dunn. He's already homered in this game. Throw over to first, and she dives back in safely. And a good eye there.
Oh, she's going to steal second. You want her to go early in the count. That way she's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and
runner on the go. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a player like this gets on first, you know she's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
And a pitch. And that's outside.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, she's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
First and second, 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Elise McKenna. She's already homered here in this one. Pretty amazing athlete. This player is power and speed. Quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? There's the strike.
She's like my trout. You figure whatever you put in her hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, she can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck her out. They limit the damage here. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Bottom of the 8th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Penny Waters.
The catcher.
This is a player you got to keep an eye on when she digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and she's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and she creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
And here it comes. And that one upstairs. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Chop to third. Throw off line. She's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, it's been a struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes them up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get excited about. You got somebody on base, so we'll see if they can make something of it.
Runner at first. Now it's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
That's in there. 0-2 now.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And the right-hander deals. Pitch misses. And the count 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Checks over to first. Back safely. Kicks and fires. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Damon batting with one down takes a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Ball,
next pitch is outside. Wouldn't chase that time. Pitch misses outside. And the count is 3-1. The Guardians down by 4 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
So in now for Cleveland, Miranda Parker. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to center field and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but she got it off, and she got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And now here is Todd Helton. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And he hits a ground ball right side. She takes it herself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now up for Washington, Jessica Lasnewski. She's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but she can absolutely move, and it is a factor in her game. Just missed.
But this player is definitely a plus runner, but what I love about her is that she goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's players like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
2-0. Late on that fastball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Parker going back. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked herself into a good count. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So a runner aboard. Les Abreu digs in now.
And Boog, I'd say she's due.
And a swing and a miss there.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not she can score on that base hit.
Ground ball up the middle. Gets it to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Now back, designated hitter, Ketel Marte.
Here's Ketel Marte.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Lasnewski stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and she got him. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
And a foul ball. Two outs. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And the 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Runner at third. 2 away. Swing and a miss. Struck her out. Bottom of the ninth coming up, and we'll see if she can complete the shutout after the break. Back here in Cleveland. So bottom of the ninth. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Chris Gonzalez. Roberts back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
He's been so sharp today, even over 100 pitches thrown. His skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. And that's too high.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though she's behind in the count.
Next offering is outside. Lifted in the air, right field. McKenna in position. Brings it in. And there's one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The designated hitter.
He's 2 outs away. Juan Soto digs in for the Guardians. And a foul ball. And he deals. Foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. Next pitch inside. And the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Smoked on the ground a second. The throw to first. They get the out on Soto.
Now batting, right fielder, Roberto.
So they're down to their final out. Roberto Clemente digs in for the Guardians. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Roberts is just 1 strike away. And that skips into there. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. And another ball. The Guardians down by 4. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And that's in the dirt. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 6 runners on base. For Cleveland, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport, Johanna Gonzalez. Always exciting to see her in action, and it seems like she consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when she's on the bases. She's just a heads-up player, but she's got so much talent, and she makes the most of that. I believe it starts with her preparation because you never see her give away an at-bat.
Just about ready to go, and the starter for Toronto, Catfish Hunter. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam, so we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
And now the shortstop, Barry Larkin. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Out front, rip foul. Lifted in the air, right center field. Strawberry makes the catch. One up, one down. And next for New York, Rachel Knight.
Not getting the results she's wanted at the plate recently. No hits over her last 5 games.
That one fouled off. Hunter, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. She swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's carrying, and it's out of here. A soaring shot to center. Her 12th of the season, it's 1-0.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second she brought it back out there too. She gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure she'd love to have another shot at it.
Kermit Ciccone in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Now 1-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Good eye right there. Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty.
Ball. Full count.
And he walked him.
That's low. Ball four.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Michelle Wilson, the next to hit, takes ball one. Look out, and it hit her.
She just couldn't get out of the way of that one, and that's not an easy thing to do when you got a fastball coming in hot.
Pudge Rodriguez stands in now and watches strike one. In the air, right side. She's got it. Ronnie tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. Hannah Joseph stepping in now for the Yankees.
She's been doing a good job knocking in her teammates. More than an RBI per game over her last 10.
And now it's even up.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Right through there for a strike. Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
Inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. Yankees 1, and the Blue Jays coming up. Back here at Rogers Center. And on the hill, the lefty, Nestor Cortez Jr.
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor. And we'll watch how he works in this one.
And she hits a ground ball right side, sneaks through, base hit. So a runner on base to start the inning.
Love how she let that ball travel, trusted her hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now Haley Williams. And a pitch. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. Punch too late with the toss.
Looks like they're trying to answer back on that run they gave up in the top of the first by being aggressive on the base paths. I like that, especially early in this ball game. Be aggressive while you can and see if it leads to some type of big inning.
Blue Jays down a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Up the middle, Ramos. One gone, bottom half of the first. So up next, Edgar Martinez.
The first baseman, Edgar Martinez.
Now, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a runner in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get her in.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Next pitch, not close, up high. That one the other way, and it goes just foul. The pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Rodriguez pulls that one down, and there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Sarah McKnight stands in with 2 away as she takes a ball. Fastball for a strike. 2 outs. And that one fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. Tattooed into her town. Her 22nd homer of the year, and they add a pair. It's 2-1.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. It's like she's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Base is empty with 2 away. And next for Toronto, Danielle Strawberry. That's in there. 2 outs, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
She's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If she's not ready to pull the trigger, she's not worried if she gets to an 0-2 count.
2 down, nobody on. Battling here as she fouls it away. The pitch. High fly ball out to center field. Ciccone makes the grab. And that will end the inning. The Jays get a pair on this homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball. Back now in Toronto. New inning getting started. And now is the Yankees DH, Paul Konerko.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't get...
Now a swing, and Konerko launching this one. Deep to left. Bangs off the wall.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now, Elizabeth Ramos, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as she had 3 hits. Out towards right center field. Nice grab on the run. 1 away.
Number 29.
And now the right fielder, Blondie.
Too much swing and miss in her at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. And there's 2 away. So digging in, Barry Larkin. Flied to right his first time. Bounced out to short. They get the force. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 2-1. And we're back, bottom of the 2nd. And now here's the veteran DH, Jason Giambi. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. As the lefty gets to work. And that's in for a strike. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles, so to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting 7. No left fielder.
So up next for Toronto, Matt Holliday. Now a fly ball to right center. Sizes this one up. She's there. She's got it. And there's 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Alex Hyde next up for the Blue Jays. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That one ripped. That's back there. And that one is out of here. Just circle the bases, and they add on. It's 4-1. That's her 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This player is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Now a chance for Emily Olsen. This one smoked on its way out of here. She circles the bases, her 9th homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 5-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
That swing right there tells me she's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but she made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And that one hammered. That's going back. Back some more. And that one's gone. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And they add to the lead. It's 6-1. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish.
Martinez batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Going, gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 7-1.
Back-to-back home runs, and they keep adding to their lead. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly.
Dean Kremer gets the ball now. This is his first appearance of the season.
Number 64.
That one ripped right center field, and that gets down into the gap. The throw into second. In there. That's a double.
She quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when players make that transition, and she's got speed to put on a show.
Runner at second here with 2 away. Danielle Strawberry next up for the Blue Jays. Line drive. She's got it, and that'll end the inning. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. Blue Jays 7 and the Yankees 1. On to the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Rachel Knight. The wind of the pitch.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse.
1-1.
Go after hitters and get quick outs.
The wind of the pitch.
Ball.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Just misses with that one.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Kermit Ciccone. Walked his first time. Splits the plate. 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. That's not coming back. He shoots one out to right. His 24th home run of the season, and they're chipping away. It's 7-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And here is Michelle Wilson. Slides for the stop. It's there, and that's a great play.
Just so impressed with the movement on that plate. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Swings here and blasts one left field. Back there. Out of here. He circles the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they cut into the lead. It's 7-3.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And now Hannah Joseph. It's through for a hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting.
So now here's the DH, Paul Konerko. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Got all of that one. A gigantic blast. Their third home run of the inning, and they cut into the deficit. It's 7-5.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And up next for New York, Elizabeth Ramos. She swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Olsen makes the play, and that's the third out. Back here at Rogers Center, set for the bottom of the third. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Jason Giambi. Not even close there. And it's 1-0.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Wilson makes her way towards it. And that's a fair ball.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a bloop hit behind third right there. And that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to. And the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Fought off foul. Giambi aboard here at first with nobody out. Popped up. Ramos under it. Puts it away for the out. Now the third baseman, Alex Hyde. Outside low, 1-0.
One ball, no strike.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And it's caught for the out. And stepping in is the speedy Emily Olsen. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Oh, and he hit her.
Oh, that stings right there. He was just one out away from going back to his seat in the dugout, but instead, he's going to have to face another test. Hopefully, he can forget about the one that got away. Luke, have you forgotten about the one that got away?
Gonzalez in the box again, takes a strike. That's way outside, and that's ball one. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. First and second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. That misses, and it's 2-2. That one is upstairs. Haley Williams would be next if they can extend the inning.
And she's homered already, so I'm sure she'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
And he walked her.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the batter with the fastball.
Williams up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. The Jays trying to break this one open here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And a count 1-2. At the belt and fires. Then she grounds one to the right side. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. So the Blue Jays strand 3. They lead it 7-5. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Blondie. Flips the corner. It's 0-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if she doesn't love it, she's not going to swing that early in the count.
Yeah, that skips into dirt. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Left-hand hitter waits.
2-2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Left-hand batter waits. And that's in the dirt. That one down the line, and foul ball. Payoff pitch. And there's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but she earned that walk after a long at-bat.
You know, Boog, it's been said these hitters are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
Larkin up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box. These hitters are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
Knight, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. She takes one right on the black. And 1-1. The pitch. Hard ground ball for a base stop. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
You know, I was watching her rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with her ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone! Grand slam! Oh, my! Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 9-7. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here.
Here's some real power at the plate. Michelle Wilson. Just missed.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Nobody on, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Strawberry makes the grab. And there's one down. Pudge Rodriguez, the next to hit.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. She hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
It has the distance gone.
Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
Joseph, batting with one down, takes a strike. Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Konerko stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. In there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two outs. That misses. Now 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Strawberry makes the play, and that is that. But 2 round trippers. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Edgar Martinez. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Blondie settles under it and makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the catcher.
And here's the catcher, Sarah McKnight. She's already homered in this game. Ball 1 and a pitch inside. Yankees up by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just missed.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And that's in there at the knees. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. 1 out, base is empty. McKnight checks her swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. She held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Reaches over the wall, and she's got it. Strawberry next up for the Blue Jays. A little bit high, and that's ball 1. The wind of the pitch. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. 20 on the year, and they close the gap. It's 10-8. Chris, she's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and she's got her timing locked in. She's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once... You know, even when this team was trailing by 6, it seemed like they had confidence that they could get back in this ball game. I don't know if they knew they could win it in this fashion, but they did an excellent job of executing in the little ways. They grinded it out and came away with a nice W.
15-12 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. From beautiful Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. Getting the nod in this one, Chris Paddock.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels at bats.
Ryan Roberts, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Righty delivers. Next pitch in for a strike, and now it's even 1-1. Righty to the plate. Lifted in the air now the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now it's going to be Rosa Parks. And a foul ball. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's the ball. Throw is low, and she can't pick it. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Up the middle. Throws to first in time. One out in the top of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with her legs, Nemanja Styles.
Simply put, Boog, I mean, one of the elite players in the game, arguably the best player in the game, just an absolute unbelievable talent. Always so much fun to watch her go out there and do her thing, sit back and enjoy the show, and hopefully she's able to do something special in this one.
Morgan Random in the box now. No balls and a strike.
One ball.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. One away with a runner at third. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And the pitch. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Two down. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Here's a 2-2.
Helpful.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. And the righty deals. This to third. Longoria throws across the diamond, but it's 1-0 as the run scores.
Good situational hitting right there. Grounds out. Gets that run in from third. They get on the board first.
It's Aaron Judge now. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes. This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
2 outs. Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. Tossed to Bagwell. And that is the inning. But they push across 1 run on 1 base hit. No errors and no one left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Angels 1 and the Red Sox coming up. Back here in Boston. And on the mound in this one, Serena Guerrero.
Well, I'm interested to see how she deals with right-handed hitters in this one. Righties are batting over 300 against her, so they're not being fooled by really anything. She's going to have to find a way to change up her delivery, change up her look, somehow get them off of her primary pitches and even those secondary pitches. So we'll see how she does it in this one.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, number 51. The line to kick the pitch. Foul ball there. Right-hander kicks, deals. Ball 1 there. bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. And that's just foul. Kicks and deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Digging in, Sidney Sweeney. Misses outside, and that is ball 1. The Angels leading by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next pitch is downstairs. Rolled slowly to first. Musial tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Check out the Red Sox lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Evan Longoria.
Well, he's just been a consistent and dominant power threat throughout his career. I mean, over 400 career home runs. I mean, that just doesn't happen to an average power hitter. This guy's been elite, and we'll see as he continues if he's going to make it into Cooperstown, into the Hall of Fame.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. And that one in the air center field. Judge pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Back here at Fenway, and here's the first baseman, Stan Musial. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. The right-hander back to work. That's outside. Ball 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And the right-hander deals. Slap the other way, foul. Ripped to third. Toss to Bagwell, and they get Musial for the out. Next to hit, Luis Gonzalez. Gonzalez batting 6th in today's lineup, and he's a former home run derby champ. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Fastball for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Way outside. Going to count 1 and 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now here is Allison Tyler. That one misses. 1-0. Two out, space is empty. What a stop. Onto the pitcher, and it beats it. What a play. No runs, no hits, no errors. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Angels 1 and the Red Sox nothing. And we're back here at Fenway Park. Now at the plate, Jeff Bagwell. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. That's inside, and that's ball one.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Next offering is down low. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right, and this guy's an exception. Wouldn't chase that time. The kick, the 3-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least she gets a fresh start against a new batter, but she needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction. We'll always know Cal Ripken for the streak, but he was about so much more than that. He really changed the way we think about the shortstop position.
Cal Ripken Jr. in the box now. Takes strike one. She deals. And it's even up.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Got him. One away. Now, Evan Longoria.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Bagwell, the base runner at first with one out. And a foul ball. The 0-2. That's a little bit low.
She missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Kicks and fires. And another ball.
She's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, she's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
And a pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Up and in. 3-2 now. On the ground, 2 ball. Styles. Off balance feed. There's one. On to Musial at first. Double play. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We played 2 full. It's the Angels 1 and the Red Sox nothing. here at Fenway Park. Now it's going to be Larry Walker. Paddock back to work. And ball one to the right fielder. There's a strike. And that's outside. And he deals. That one misses. And the count is 3-1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high. Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Nemanja Styles now at the plate. And a good eye there. The 1-0. And a strike in there.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if she doesn't love it, she's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one hammered left field. Back there. Into the monster seats and gone. It's her 8th home run of the year. And they add a couple more. It's 3-0.
Always scary for a pitcher when a hitter can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
At the plate, Ryan Roberts. Right through there for a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
And here it comes. Swings through that.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
And next for L.A., Rosa Parks. Rolled out to second in her first at bat. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1. And that skips into dirt. 2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And it's fouled away. The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The pitch. Way high.
Well, this is a hitter that can be frustrating for pitchers because she fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got her looking. She didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch. Probably could have gone either way. She was hoping she'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings her up for the backwards K.
2 outs, base is empty. Morgan Random, the next to hit for the Angels. Just off the inside edge. Next pitch misses. And that's ball 2.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
And there's a ball. Aaron Judge waiting for a turn at the plate. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Whitney Michaels. She is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like she could thrive in one of those sports too. And a pitch. That one's in there. 0-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that she can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the pitch. On the ground to third. Jump throw. On target. She got her. Nice play. My goodness, Chris. She had to generate a ton of power in that jump throw for the out. Let's take another look and dive into the numbers from StatCast.
Man, that's an impressive throw right there. In the air, all the way from third base. You've got to have a powerful arm to play third base, but she just showed she's got more than enough. She's got to can it.
Katie Durham stands in now and watches strike 1. The pitch.
Ball. That's inside.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Red Sox trailing by 3 here in the last half of the third. Up and in, and that's ball 2. And that one hit to first. Takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
I'm looking at her body language, and she just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off her bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Joanna Ramos up next for the Red Sox. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for her. And that's outside. Ball 1. Just missed.
2 balls, no strike.
Outside low. And now 3-0. Number 51 waiting to bat for the Red Sox. Here's a 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk.
Take the break.
You know, I think she's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but she wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
And now the right fielder. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Ramos, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. At the belt and fires. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. And the Red Sox lead 1. They trail it here 3-0. Back now at Fenway. John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Aaron Judge. The wind and the pitch. And ball 1 to Judge. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
3 balls, no strikes.
And ball 4, and Judge takes his walk.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Man at first. Stan Musial, the next to hit for the Angels.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
Runner at first with no outs here. That's off the mark, and it's 1-2. Chases that one out of the zone, and 1 away.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Now the left fielder, Luis Gonzalez. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one fouled off.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one is out of here. His 16th homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-zip. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Allison Tyler, the next to hit for the Angels. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Her 22nd homer of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 6-0.
back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and they get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Chris Paddock out of the game, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. One out, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Larry Walker. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Oh, 0-2 now. And ball one.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Ball.
Wouldn't chase that time. Two and two. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Styles at the plate now. That's ball one. Now 1-1.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Foul ball. The pitch. And a ball evens the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. And another ball. Ryan Roberts on deck for the Angels. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Boo, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Roberts up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Lopez throws to first, and she's back in safely. There's a swing and a drive. And gone. A 2-run shot. Their 3rd home run of the inning. And they add to their lead. It's 8-0. Siggy, that's his 150th career home run.
Man, Boog, 150 trips around the bases. That's a lot. Congrats to him. I tell you what, that's a lot of trotting. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And next for the Angels, Rosa Parks. That one out to right. Ranging back. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. back here in Boston. And the batter now, Sidney Sweeney.
The left fielder, Sidney Sweeney.
The wind of the pitch. Bounce to the right side, and it goes just foul.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that pitcher work to get you out.
Righty delivers. Out towards left center. Gonzalez going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jen.
And next for the Red Sox, Jen Iwamura. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. She was late there. Strike one.
She's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed her to pitch well up until this point.
Righty to the plate. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And yes, she offered at it.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, she's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Jeff Bagwell. He reached on a walk his first time. That one drifts inside. Next pitch is outside. Fastball for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch is inside. 3-1 now.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Flips the corner, and it's 3-2.
Helpful.
Stays alive. The Red Sox hitless so far in the game. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The batter, the shortstop,
Cal Ripken Jr. up next for the Red Sox. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Bagwell off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That one missed.
2 strikes.
Headed towards the corner. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. One left for the Red Sox. Still 8-0. Back inside Fenway Park. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Morgan Random. Singy, she covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These hitters are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
That misses, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got her to go up the ladder for the K.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if she's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Swing and a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. And Judge spoils that one. The pitch. Seeing if he could get Judge to chase right there. Now 1-2.
It's a good take.
One, two now. Got it by him for the K.
She was able to execute the perfect pitch for that situation. Had been pounding him with fastballs, and then all of a sudden pulls out the changeup and has good enough command to make it competitive. Tell you what, varying speeds like that to a hitter can be really, really effective. And right there, you could tell that hitter was just overmatched.
Musial in the box again. Takes a strike.
Well, impressed that she went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Next offering is downstairs.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Way upstairs, and it's 2-1. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the fifth. Wouldn't chase that time.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Bounce to third. Longoria tosses across to first, and they get Musial for the out. Angels retired 1-2-3. Angels go quietly there as it remains an 8-0 game. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So stepping in for Boston, Evan Longoria. And the right-hander back to work. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
0-2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
On the ground, Styles tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now here's the Red Sox DH, Whitney Michaels. She's 0 for 1. Michaels, in her third season, only 20 years old, and she's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. And the righty deals. This one pops straight up near the plate. Tyler drifts towards it, and she makes the catch. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Katie Durham.
2 outs, base is empty. Katie Durham up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1, she grounded out in her first at bat. She swings and fouls one off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. Here's the 0-2. Ball one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The Halos up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. That one to first, and foul ball. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that one is inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. And that's just foul.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at-bat alone. Really making her work out there.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Wow, this hitter's really battling up there as if her run is the game-winning run. I love her tenacity.
That one is inside, ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close. That's a great at bat. She saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Runner at first with 2 away. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Joanna Ramos. This player, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talked about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. She is at the top of the game. First pitch just misses.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, you know, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. She's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where she can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Really impressive with the way she frames, the way that she sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because she sets up and presents it so well, she steals strikes for her pitcher.
1-2 now. That's inside. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. She combined the slug with really good defense. Durham off of first with 2 away. And that just misses. Number 51 in the on-deck circle. And the right-hander deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Kicks and fires. Got her. That's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Here's the left fielder, Luis Gonzalez. She deals. Ball 1, no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And there's a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Edge of the zone for a strike. And the count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
And that pitch right there didn't even sniff the zone. She was all out of whack on that delivery.
And next for L.A., Allison Tyler. She's already homered here in this one. That one off the mark. And that is ball 1. And a pitch. Hey! And now 2-1. And that's in the dirt. /99 mph to finish her off.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched her up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got her up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put her away. Did a nice job right there.
Walker stands in here, takes ball one low. And here it comes. That one fouled off. Man at first, one away. It's softly on the ground left side. Off balance feed, there's one. But safe at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Nemanja Styles, the next to hit for the Angels. She's already homered in this game. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
0-1.
Lopez throws over, and he dives back in safely. Two outs.
Inside ball.
Boog, she never moved because she never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
So now 1-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. She's really late right now.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Here comes a pitch. Got her looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and one left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Angels 8 and the Red Sox nothing. Well, we go bottom six. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, number 51. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
That's in there. No balls, two strikes.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Next offering upstairs. The other way, puts it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So up next, Sydney Sweeney. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And that's in for a strike.
If she doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch she just took is going to eat at her for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level pitcher like this.
The 0-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Her understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Right side, Musial. He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, the second baseman, Jen Iwamura.
2 outs, base is empty. Jen Iwamura getting ready to hit.
Now just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
The Red Sox with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch is inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Two down, nobody on. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the designated hitter for the Angels, Ryan Roberts. Lopez back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Bobby Milner, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Hamilton also throwing. Right-handed reliever. That's through there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Got him swinging.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And next for the Angels, Rosa Parks. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. And the 0-2. And
nope,
ball 1.
Ball.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss, and she got her. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 hitters in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And a pitch. Strike 2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
The Angels up big in this one here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Try to get her to chase on the changeup that time. Not close with that one, and the count's full. Aaron Judge up next for the Angels. The line to kick the pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Her ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of her career since day 1.
So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Aaron Judge. That one's in there, 0-1.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. She's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
2 outs. That one inside. And 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Hit in the air, center field. And makes the grab. And that is that. Angels lead one as the lead holds at 8-0. Back in Boston,
Leading
set
off
for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for Boston, Jeff Bagwell. And a pitch. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Missing inside, and the count is 1-1. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the pitch. Got him looking. And 1 out now.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in. So you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball. But either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Cal Ripken Jr. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt her momentum all that much. You know, she's really been on top of her game, commanding her pitches all night long.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And the batter now, Evan Longoria. That one missed.
Counts 1-0.
And a swing and a miss. Movement in the bullpen.
1-1.
Emilio Pagan appears to be getting loose. Jackson also getting ready. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. He goes down looking.
You know, splitters aren't thrown by a ton of pitchers, and one of the main reasons is that they're difficult to control. And not many pitchers can spot them consistently where they want to, but she's one of those exceptions. She's found a way to corral her split, and she can place it on a dime just like she did right there.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as she was late.
1-1.
The pitch. Swung on, belted. That's back there. That's going. And it goes off the foul pole. Home run. A monster shot to right. Her 18th home run of the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-2.
She hasn't been at her best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for her. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, she really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if she hit it out front any more than she did.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Serena Guerrero done for the night, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Babe Sharp on to pitch here. She's pitching on 2 days rest.
For the Angels, number 25, Babe Sharp.
Two outs, nobody on. And next for the Red Sox, Katie Durham. And that one pulled foul. On the ground, right side. Randall throws to first. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. 2 runs for Boston on the home run. It's now 8-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kobe Milner.
And he's had a tough go of it against left-handed batters this year. They've been hitting him hard, so we'll see how he does here.
So in now for the Angels, Stan Musial. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. The pitch. Milner, in his 7th season, he features a sinker, a slurve, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Hauls it in for the out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And next for L.A., Luis Gonzalez. He's already homered here in this one. Here comes the 0-1. And that one ripped into right. And there are 2 outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Allison Tyler. It's interesting she plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but she does. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Ripped to short. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Angels held in check. They lead at 8-2. Back here in Boston, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Joanna Ramos. The wind of the pitch. Hard hit to third. Throw over to Musial. Leadoff hitter is out here in the 8th.
Number 51.
Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter. First pitch misses.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Man at first with one gone. So stepping in for Boston, Sidney Sweeney.
Nope, outside.
That misses off the outside edge. And the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If she makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Missed with a changeup. 2-1.
2 balls.
The Red Sox with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And another ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Full count.
And that's ball 4.
That's ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. She had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow she found a way to keep the bat on her shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Here's the second baseman, Jen Iwamura. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. On the corner for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. She's going to have to continue finish off this hitter.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Lifted in the air, right center field. Judge is under it. Judge makes the play.
Now batting, first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
So first and second with 2 outs. Jeff Bagwell up next for the Red Sox. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the first offering is not close. 2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around third, 1 run across. Another comes in to score, and it's 8-4.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Emilio Pagan. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Man in scoring position with 2 away. Cal Ripken Jr. will hit next. Just missed. Bagwell stands at second with 2 gone. And that one missing low.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball. swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this two-run double. It's now 8-4. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Fenway, and now the right fielder, Larry Walker.
Number 33, Larry Walker.
Milner back to work. Wouldn't chase that time. Just missed.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And he deals. There's a strike. And another ball.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Payoff pitch. Ripped to third. It's caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And next for the Angels, Nemanja Styles. Her 2-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt she helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Out to short, Ripken. Sends it across to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ryan Roberts.
And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to third. Toss to Bagwell. And the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Angels 8 and the Red Sox 4. Back here at Fenway, all set for the bottom of the ninth. Here's the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And here it comes. And a good eye there.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Next offering upstairs.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Pulls it down, and she makes the catch. And there's one down.
7, designated hitter, Whitney Michaels.
He's 2 outs away. Whitney Michaels digs in now. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. This one in the air, center field. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Last out for the Red Sox in this one. And stepping in for Boston, Katie Durham. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Fought off foul. Pagan is just 1 strike away. Fights it off. She'll see another. Righty to the plate. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels take game 1 of the series on the road.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
And our final here today, 8-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 8 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 2 runners on base. For the Red Sox, 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 32 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.